time on Wandersailing, we're visiting the volcanic island of Coronado. Kona wants to swim with dolphins, and we're welcoming new crew on board after being in the boatyard for almost 3 weeks. While we were in La Paz, we were lucky enough to be there during the Carnival, an event that was originally established in Europe during the Middle Age and introduced in Mexico by the Spaniards during the colonial period. It became widely popular and accepted among the indigenous population. Carnival is an official Mexican holiday that kicks off a 5-day celebration of the libido before the Catholic Lent begins on Ash Wednesday. The Carnival is the equivalent of Mardi Gras in New Orleans. The locals beginning the weekend before Lent. Carnival is celebrated exuberantly with parades, float, costume, music, and dancing in the street. The celebration in La Paz is mostly for family, but if you're looking for a wilder experience, Mazatlan is one of the biggest carnival on the west side of Mexico.
What's your favorite part? Everywhere was more beautiful than the next place.
So
Aqua is really cool.
Aqua, Verde.
Are you guys going to go north?
No, not at our rate. Unless we're staying here for like an entire year, which is very possible.
But you guys did go to like San Francisco and anchor at the hook.
Yeah, so like the farthest north we went.
Now they've finished building the head sail and celebrated the carnival, it was now time to do some last-minute maintenance under the boat before going south.
This is Bercovich Boatyard, I think it's called.
Muscovich?
Something like that. Is that okay if we come in? Thank you. These are barnacles. This is a shitload of barnacles.
Wow, it's really bad.
Oh wow. I really don't know. That's really big.
Look at its prop.
So the 2-3 days adventure to the boatyard just got we just hit 7 days now, so a week, and still not done, so we have at least another 3 days or so. So we're at the boatyard here in La Paz, Mexico. I'm just waiting for the resin to dry so it get nice and solid, because it's not that warm today, so it's just still soft. I don't know if it's normal. I'm crossing my finger and hope it is. We need this thing to be solid. We did a few days ago, and the guy was new, so he didn't really know what he was doing. So I actually had to walk him through the things to do, and had to redo the whole job. Took a full day to pull the rudder out. So we'll see how things go. Keep you updated.
This sailing lifestyle is not for everyone. While you're out there living the dream, exploring, meeting people, some of us feel the pressure imposed by society, family, and friends. Feel they were missing out on a potential career, saving for a house, or the feeling of being successful. Since me and Caroline realized we're different people and our vision of life were different, it was now time for us to part ways. While I was still in the boatyard, I had to finish the projects and get Black Dragon back in the water. My friend Juliet was in near Mexican village and decided to come crew on the boat after realizing she wasn't so much of a kite boater. The boatyard is definitely hard on everyone, including Kona. She wasn't getting the same exercise as usual, since the main mission was to splash the boat as soon as possible. It was good to take a break, seeing the dog in her natural element.
Hey buddy, hey Fantoma, hey. This is Aqua, we get the boat. We're supposed to get out after that. What's going on, Juliet? We finally fucking going in. We can't believe it. There you go.
Watching for sunset.
Bushwhacking. The east side of Isla Partida. Oh yeah. You're into base building. No, you stay. No, you stay. Hey. You're not jumping, girl. You're staying.
I don't blame you, Kona. I want to jump too.
The new hotel I just finished building. Look at those finishing. Woo! Alright, catching up on this catamaran here. This is Isla San Francisco. Nice Juliet. Hi Juliet. How it is on the Black Dragon?
It's okay. It's okay. We're doing a few knots right now. You know, better than a few days ago.
Yeah, just slipping it up. When I looks a bit more of a fan of this sail. There we go.
This lifestyle made me fall in love with free diving. You get to reach this level of relaxation and reach your happy place. You slow down your heartbeat and you find yourself in the middle of a school of fish and have the impression just for a few minutes that you belong to this world. Spearfishing for me is pretty much underwater hunting. You get to connect and appreciate what you catch. You also learn to only take what you need. There's just something awesome about catching your own fish, prepping it for dinner and sharing it with friends. While sailing, you get to see part of Mexico you probably wouldn't have the chance to see if you were traveling by land. You just got to love all those tiny Mexican villages, improvised restaurants on the beach, get some of the freshest seafood in remote places. And finally, we sailed to Loreto, where my friend Kat joins us. We prep the boat and provision before going back exploring the islands. Isla Coronado is just a few hours of Loreto in Baja, California, and is part of the national park. There's a nice hike on the top of this volcanic island. We hiked during the sunset and rewarded with a magnificent view of the Sea of Cortez. And I brought Juliet for her first time spearfishing, and she was really excited to fillet her first catch ever.
Arctic grayling with Eric in the bush.
Breathe in the air.
What are we making here?
Oh, some pizza!
Got some good ice here. The finest of ice devices.
Oh, with a string! Oh my god.
It was great to have Kat and Juliet. We were equally stoked about being on board. It was awesome having the chance to hike, dive, skinny dip in the phosphorescent with these two amazing souls before Juliet had to go back to Canada. San Javier has one of the best preserved missions of Baja California Sur. It's about 34 kilometers northwest of Loreto. This mission was founded in the year 1699 by Father Francisco in a farming village, in the middle of an oasis hidden between the imposing Sierra of the La Giganta.
So just visit one of the mission of San Javier in the back. Pretty cool. I had my own tour guide.
What is that?
So I had my own tour guide, Kat, that was giving me a tour of San Javier mission. Ready? Wanna say hi to people in Canada?
Hola.
Big school of dolphin here. Excited to go back to La Pascona.
In the next episode, after her last dinner in La Paz, Kat is making her first overnight passage, and we finally make our way to the mainland of Mexico.
Thank you so much for all the patrons to make this adventure possible. Please make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up.